I found it! There. Perfect. Perfect. On to the next step. I found it! There. All of the artifacts are placed. Now I must utter the words that Herodotus taught me. Delen dagrum balarum veritas grum blevader trugrum fugnurat. A broken statue of the god Seker. There is something inside. A copper deben, the same as the one in the museum. A spearhead, lavishly decorated and extremely solid. They are Egyptian sculptures, but they are, oddly, horrible and obscene. These hieroglyphs remind me of something. Think. These hieroglyphs remind me of something. Think. There. Perfect. The surface here seems to be very straight. I can place my scale. This might be useful. I am taking it. There. Perfect. A drawing of 3 pyramids, each bathed in a beam of light. Rather strange. I don't see anything. I need light. Apparently, I must find the right pyramids. Let's see. There. Perfect. Perfect. On to the next step. The basin. It changes into sand. What is this enchantment? No, it is not that. Try again. I have found it. The Order of the Pyramids at Giza. And that triggers the opening of the secret door. Mind, this calls for extreme diligence. Oh, this spot is infested with crocodiles. Impossible to pass. But there is someone inside. Or rather, an infernal being, if I am to believe the inhuman cries that emit from within. It consists of a partially broken, yet still solid funerary barge. If I break these supports, I could cause the boat to fall. This could come in handy. There. Perfect. This could come in handy. There. Perfect. Now, will this work? It is moving. Perfect. A supernatural force prevents me from moving that way. The spell must be broken. The spell is broken. I can advance. Papyri, in a language that is completely unknown to me. The ground is trembling. Quick, we must leave without delay. I penetrated the secret of the tomb and left what was found behind the cross under the protection of the holy relics. I brought back these parchments in which may be written the way to save my friend from the curse. But I do not understand this language. Can you translate?
These texts were composed in my order's ancient secret language, forgotten centuries ago. I would be incapable of translating the slightest word, my son. I wish I could have helped you.
My quest is at an end then, and it is a failure laden with consequences. My young friend is condemned even if I had done everything to save her.
There may yet be a hope, my child, but a slim one. 20 years ago, a European monk by the name of Brother Alberto came to stay with us for a time while on a pilgrimage. He seemed to have a thorough understanding of us, and I seem to recall that he said something about understanding the rudiments of this ancient language. But Brother Alberto confided this on the eve of his departure, and we never knew anything further. I don't know if this monk is still living, as he seemed to be even older than myself. But if he is, I think he would surely be found at the heart of the abbey where he worked as an illuminator. He said it was St. Carousel Abbey in Vienna, capital of the Austrian Empire.
Thank you for this information, Herodotus of Judah. I will go immediately to pack my affairs and leave. We are not likely to meet again, so farewell, my friend.
I must thank you, my child, and do not say goodbye. Who knows if we are going to the heaven or not?
I must find this Mustafa.
Here, Effendi. This arrived for you. The director of the museum sent it here.
Thank you. By the by, I have made inquiries about your niece, and I have good news for your cousin, and for you by the same token.
Ah, yes?
Listen, know that your niece is far from here now, but that she is very, very happy. The stranger who you saw her with the other night is none other than a European prince of royal blood who fell in love with her at first sight.
Royal blood?
Yes, but lower your voice. They were solemnly united in accordance with the prince's vows, but the news is not yet official.
I understand, Effendi. But where is she now?
I swore I would keep it a secret. The prince is very powerful, and the fact of making this union public under the current circumstances could have considerable political consequences here and, above all, in Europe.
That explains everything. But if I recount this to my cousin, he will never believe me.
This is what the prince has left for the family of his beloved. For he who will be charged with officially announcing the news, you in this case, this sachet of fine gold dust. For the parents, the prince had this jewel purchased here. The large stone that you see there is an uncut diamond of the purest clarity. Your cousin will be able to feed his family until the end of his days without having to tap dance ever again.
How to thank you, Effendi?
Prepare my effects, and when the muezzin calls, say a prayer for me. Your God and mine will not be too many to help me in what I have to do. This letter received in Egypt was cause for great concern. Seward blames me for Mina's sudden change for the worse. Unrelenting fevers were causing her terrible pain and provoking serious fits of delirium, wherein she claimed to want to undertake a voyage east in order to rejoin her lord and master. I asked Seward to join me in Vienna with Mina if he judged her able to travel. He gave me the address of his hostess, Duchess Orlovsky, whom I count upon reaching right after I visit the location where I hope to find Brother Alberto, St. Carousel Abbey. But will all of these efforts be sufficient? At this exact moment, Dracula is sinking his blood-red eyes into the frightful text, making him more demented, stronger, and even more dangerous.